Guys, welcome back to another episode of Wisconsin Fisherman. My name's Kyle, and we are on ice. We're in northern Wisconsin, and we got about 4.5, maybe 5 inches out here. And we're going fishing, basically. One thing I wanted to say quick, first ice, obviously be safe. You have your pokies, if you fall in, you can push this and stab that into the ice. Have those with you guys. And another thing, one last thing quick before we start fishing, is when you're walking out with your spike, make sure you're not just like tapping. Hit it as hard as you can, just smash. Kind of hard to hold the camera and stuff, but make sure you're smashing it, because if it's 2 inches, you should pop right through 2 inches. Anyways, let's get fishing. All right, guys, so I just popped a hole. We're in 31 feet of water, and these marks right here at about 20 are fish. Now, I'm guessing those are suspended crappie, so see if they got any size to them. What we're gonna do is drop down, try to catch a couple, and see what we're working with. And what we're gonna be using is, let me just grab my sled here. So I have right now tied on is a little jig with a waxworm that I just put on there. So hopefully we can drop down and catch some fish, because the graph is full right now. Check it out. This is at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's at least 5 fish sitting right there. So let's see if we can get the first fish of the 2021 ice season, or 2020, 2021, that's weird to say, ice season. Let me set this down right here. Get this bad boy rolling. We're 8 feet, and we're just dropping down to them. I always like to pull the line out, it's just way more controlled. Alright, we got a fish coming up. He's looking right at it right now. I'm gonna do the old drop down to him real slow. On. Medium. Oh, we got a fish, guys. We're hooked up. Yeah! Looks like I was thinking. Crappie, about that 20-foot mark. Awesome. Look at that pretty fish. That is beautiful. There's more down there. Maybe they got size. See you later, buddy. Sweet. Let's go down again. There's something at about 15 foot that looks really distinct. I'm getting to it right about now, and it's coming up. This looks like a really big mark. Like I said, it's really high up in the water column too, which is interesting. Oh, he's on. This one feels quite a bit better. Ooh, guys, it's gonna pull. Drag. Oh, guys, big fish. Oh, it's pulling drag. Oh my gosh, what is it? Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. There we go. That's better. Beautiful crappie. Look at that tank, guys. Tank. Oh, that's awesome. There we go. Let's get this guy back. Yes. That's what we came for. That was that's a slab right there. Oh, man. Yes. And he was high up. He was like 15 foot too, like I said. And all I'm using is a glow-in-the-dark jig with a piece of waxworm on it. Not a piece, a whole waxworm. Beautiful fish. And there was a couple of them there too, that mark that was at 15 foot. Oh gosh, there's another one. Here we go. Ooh, I missed him. It's okay, he'll come back. Crappie are, one thing you learn about crappie is they're really, really aggressive. Sometimes if you miss them and you don't roll them, like you kind of hook into them, a lot of them, they'll come back. This one's another decent one too, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yes. A lot of people are like, I'm talking a lot. No, Jesus. A lot of people are like, why don't you keep fish? You know, guys, we keep fish. Just later on in the winter. Right now, I'm just checking out this stuff. This is great. I'm just loving this. This is fun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. I'll put another wax worm on. So this is what we're doing with the wax worm. We're just taking it through the back right here, right through the head, bring it up around. It just looks like a nice little tail. Take your line and pull your line towards the hook. That'll help it hang horizontal. Everybody should know that. If you don't, now you do. And this graph is just full of fish. I don't know. This is so cool. I've been filming for 10 minutes and we got, well, got my bait stole again. But I'm gonna pop around a little bit more. We got some nice 2020 first ice fish already, which is awesome. Surprisingly, there's a little bit of water on the lens, not much. Throwing them tanks back. Oh, great. Alright guys, well there's a new craze out there, these T-rips, Kender's T-rip. I'm gonna pop this one on. This is a 1/2 inch. It's 1/32 of an ounce. So very, very small lure. I like these, actually, I like the looks of them, but I like the looks because it looks like a very small fry. And it does come with a single hook if you didn't want to use the treble that's on it. But I'm gonna get this bad boy tied on and see if this is any different. Well, I just set up the ice shack. It got a little breezy out, so I was like, whatever, I'll pop the shack up. And I'm gonna put a jaw jacker in this corner. If you don't know what a jaw jacker is, basically it bends the pole, and when the fish pulls on the bait, the hook sets. So that's the gist of the jaw jacker. There's many videos out there. And then over in this corner, I'm gonna jig. And as you can see, 31 feet is down at here, and there's fish sitting there and fish sitting there. So there's just still fish here. And this is the first spot. If I didn't mention that, I came back, I popped like another 10, 15 holes, jig, 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 nothing, nothing, nothing. Came back to the first set and pow. So we're gonna sit right here. I'm gonna set up a camera, maybe get the heater going. It's not too bad, but get the jaw jacker down there, and basically what that's gonna be like is a slip bobber presentation without the bobber and without having to watch it. So it's gonna be a little minnow down there swimming around. Crappie's gonna come eat it. Boom, crappie gets hooked. We got some crappie. So stay tuned. Let's check it out. What I'm gonna be using for bait on this rod is I have some shiners. Those are for tip ups, and then a smaller one, like right here. So what I always use are just a standard little crappie minnow. And I hook these guys through the back of the tail, right on the back of the fin, like in the back. So then they look like they're swimming around naturally. Get that guy all the way down there. And got my hummingbird over here to watch. And honestly, this is probably going to be instant because there's just so many fish down there. But I'm just saying. Basically, you got a little trigger system. Trigger system works pretty neat, how the fish pulls it and everything. And you can set the sensitivity and whatnot there as well. So right now I'm just getting it set. I'm going to set it at about 17 foot deep. Okay, so right now it's set. And there's a fish right here that's actually came up to the bait while it's sitting here. So we're just going to let that do its thing and see if he eats. He did. So set the hook on him. Instantly we have a fish on. Oh, and he got off. No, he's still there. Right at the bottom of the ice. Come on, baby. So just like that, that is how the jaw jacker works. Pretty instantaneous. And there's our crappie. I don't know if I'm going to have time to be able to do jaw jacker and jig. So, well, there's that. I'm gonna get some more stuff set up in the shack here. All right, guys, got the AquaView set up over here. So we're in, like I said, for like the 80th time, we're in 30 feet of water. The fish are at like 20. So I dropped the camera down to 20 and I spun it around until I found my jig at 20. So now what we got here is camera at 20 feet, and I'll drop the jig down to the camera, and we should be able to see the crappie just swim on in and eat. The jaw jacker's still sitting over here, kind of, you know, chilling out. So let's get this back down there, see what happens. Okay, we're on camera, 20 feet, give her a couple jigs, and then we wait. Watch TV. That was weird. Oh, guys, this is a big one. That was a big one. That was a big fish. That's a nice crappie. Okay. There we go. Better. Came from nowhere and just slammed this thing. It's not as big as that first one we caught when we first got here, but a little better. Better fish. Probably a 8-9 incher. Maybe a good eater if we wanted to eat. Cool. I think what I'm finding out is this is having really good action on the jig, and the more aggressive fish are hitting it to where the finesse fish just kind of look at it and swim away. But if I'm keep rip, it kind of draws them in, and then hold it still for that half a second, and bam, they smash it. So a little bit different bait, different technique. You know, just different. It's a new jig for this year. Pretty cool. But every fish is different too, and this is just a cookie cutter of the last one, just a small crappie. Make it nice. Come on now. All right. Well, I figured out the tactic of how to use it. You just want to keep it hopping. Another small one. But, you know, if you can catch fish like this... Well, this is a bluegill. This is a little bluegill. But if you can... that's very, very surprising that this little bluegill hit a bait like that. If you can do that without putting bait on it, great. Because then you don't got to buy bait. Little guy. Oh, tiny. Should be micro fishing for micro crappies. Nice little fish. We got a tip up. Tip up. We got a flag. Super exciting, and it's so nice out. Hasn't spun yet or nothing. Set this one here. Tip it up a little bit like that. Let's see what we got. First tip up 2020. Here we go. All right, we got a fish. Oh, a little pike. Cool. Yes. Come on, buddy. Get untangled. All right, guys. There is pike in here. So we got one. I wasn't sure. I mean, usually every lake has pike, but there are some lakes in northern Wisconsin that actually don't have pike. So, pretty neat. We got her done. Get this guy back in here. All right, see you later. Yes, pretty sweet. So, first pike of 2020, little guy, but we got her done on a tip up. Pretty neat. Let's get back in the shack and see if we catch some bigger crappies. So guys, if you haven't heard of Nico, they're amazing, and you should probably check them out. They last longer than pretty much any other plastic out there. But the thing that I like about them, I'm gonna do like a tail like that, is that they last forever, but not just they last forever. Look at this. And what plastic can do that? It's like, and it doesn't break. So I'm gonna hook that through there. Look, a nice tail on this thing. See if these fish want something kind of like that, you know, a little pinworm. Ooh, jawjacker. Okay. On. Ooh, this one looks decent. Yeah, look at that. Right on, and he choked it. It was down there. So I have to keep him. Gotta keep that crappie because he is gonna die. He swallowed that. Oh, let's see if she doesn't pop off right away again. The ice cracking. In the meantime, I was switching baits. I'll face this way in case it goes off. Oh my gosh. Okay, there it went. This one feels smaller. Way small. They're down there though, look at that, right in the top of the mouth. Little guy. Okay, let's get a lure tied on my jig rod so I can jig. Wouldn't you just eat that if you were a crappie? Oh, he is already right here. Hey, spit it out. He can't spit it out, he's got it good. I wanted a bigger one. Oh my gosh, that is a tiny, tiny crappie. Look at this. Okay, well, the plastic worked instantly. Go down there, go say hi to your friends. Bring your grandpa around. All right, back down. Oh my gosh, slammed it. I didn't even like. This one feels good, guys. This one feels decent. Like, maybe keep this one. No, just wasn't a micro. It's a medium. Well guys, I got a lot to get done this afternoon, and I just wanted to get out fishing. I wanted to make this first ice video and just get out here, get on the ice, and it was awesome. Caught some fish, got that one crappie to keep because he swallowed the hook. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It really helps me out to be able to get out there more and do this. Of course, YouTube does pay a little bit, so the more subscribers, more views, I can keep going and going and going and going and grow this really big. That's my dream someday. So guys, I'm gonna pack that tip up, gonna pack the shack up, gonna get out of here like always. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.